Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. We'd like to congratulate all the families that are here today to celebrate with our students. We ask that you start to take your seats and clear the aisles. The ceremony will begin in 10 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you take your seats and clear the aisles. The ceremony is about to begin.
Welcome. Good afternoon. The sun is out. We are thrilled you are here. Please be seated. What a beautiful sight you are. Board of Trustees Chair Cynthia Archer, Haverford College President Wendy Raymond, Associate Professor of Theater and Director of the Theater Program, Catherine Slusar, and other members of the faculty, deans, staff, graduating students, families, friends, loved ones, all of you, welcome to the college's 139th commencement and my very first one. We begin today with an acknowledgement that we stand on Lenape land and pay respect and honor to the caretakers of this land from time immemorial to now and into the future. In the Quaker tradition that informs our institution, I ask you to begin and join me in a moment of silence. I invite you to remember with gratitude the people you love and the people who have loved you. Those here today, those who are watching online from around the world, and those who cannot be with you in person. Remember also those who cannot pursue an education because of war, oppression, violence, or loss of home or nation. At this time, I also ask that you especially hold in your hearts the children, spouse, family, and friends of our late faculty colleague, Laura Graff, from the Department of Psychology. Laura was a brilliant mentor, a dynamic teacher, and a dedicated mentor. Her recent and untimely passing is deeply felt in the Bryn Mawr and Haverford communities, and we miss her. Thank you. I now invite Wendy Raymond, you're at the Wendy and Wendy Show, President of Haverford College, to give the opening reading for today's commencement ceremony, followed by a reading from Penny Armstrong, Eunice M. Scheck, 1907 Professor of French and Francophone Studies and Program Director of Middle Eastern Languages, who is retiring from Bryn Mawr this year after decades of dedicated service. Wendy Raymond.
Bryn Mawr class of 2025, Haverford College joins you in the joy of the day as we celebrate you and your achievements. It is my honor and privilege to bring you congratulations from your peers, friends, and professors at Haverford. You have reached this day with intellect and passion, courage and creativity. You have contributed inextricably to the Haverford and BICO communities. Thank you for the brilliance you have brought to your Haverford peers and Haverford professors and BICO groups. I know you will reap the joys of friendships you have built with Fords for many years to come. Of all the friendships you build, the one you have with yourself is worthy of nourishment and encouragement throughout your life. Allow me, please, to share a poem by Sandra Maria Esteves. Religious Instructions for Young Casualties. Believe in yourself, be all that you can. Look for your fate among the stars. Imagine you are your best when being yourself the best way you can. Believe in yourself, be all you want to be. Open your mind, a window to the world, different ways of thinking, seeing, but be yourself, it's the best. Become your dreams, visions to live by. No matter what anyone says, believe you can do it day by day, a little at a time. Be patient. Believe you can find a way to assemble the puzzle called life, forming pictures that make some kind of sense, even when pieces fall scattered to the ground, disappearing into the finite void, forever lost, never to be found. Choosing your future from those that are left, like one piece from some other dimension. Maybe a corner triangle shape of sky, or zigzag of ocean floor with seaweed and one school of fish, or maybe a centerpiece on the table in some fancy dining room, or patch of window lace curtain next to flowered bouquet, wind blowing through sunlight, which some artist will paint someday, or bouncing feet on the moon, walking in giant moon leaps, talking moon talk deep into research in your flying laboratory. Be all that you can, but believe in yourself. Climb the stairway of your imagination, one step after another, growing like the leaf, blossoming into a great tree, complete with squirrels, nests, universe all around. Be all that you can, just believe in yourself. Bryn Mawr class of 2025, you know who you are. Together, all of you are the bouquet that we love. I'd like to close with just a small amendment to one part of Estevis's poem, if I may, to read, climb the stairway of your imagination, one step after another, growing like the leaf, blossoming into a great tree, complete with black squirrels, owls, nests, universe, all around. Class of 2025, I believe in you. On behalf of Haverford College, it's my honor to convey our highest regard and gratitude for all you bring to our world as graduates of Bryn Mawr. Congratulations.
Good afternoon. The commencement reading today comes from the Book of the City of Ladies, 1405, Le Livre de la Cité des Dames, by the French writer Christine de Pizan, who lived from 1364 to 1430. In the Book of the City of Ladies, the 41-year-old author, who was the first professional woman writer in Europe, adopts the persona of a young woman scholar, the age of our seniors. Also named Christine, who is deeply upset by the misogyny of male philosophers. I wondered, the young Christine writes, what could be the reasons that push so many men to speak ill of women and rail against their conduct, whether orally, in their treatises, and other writings? Philosophers, poets, moralists, and the list would be quite long, all seem to speak in one voice, concluding that woman is fundamentally bad and inclined to vice, end quote. Three celestial women, Lady Reason, Lady Rectitude, and Lady Justice, descend to comfort young Christine by telling her the feats of many heroines and good women of the past, whose acts become the mortar and the stones with which they commission young Christine to build a citadel which will protect all women from attack. More than 220 pages later, young Christine exults, quote, "Here is our cité, built and completed. All you women who love virtue, glory, and reputation will be welcomed with the greatest honors, for it was founded and built for all honorable women, those from yesteryear, from today, and from the future. My very dear sisters, it is natural that the human heart rejoice when it has triumphed over some aggression and sees its enemies confounded. You have cause, henceforth, dear friends, to rejoice with honor, without offending God or good manners, as you contemplate the perfection of this new city, which, if you take good care of it, will be for all of you not only a refuge, but a rampart to defend you from the attacks of your enemies. But my dear friends, Do not make ill use of this new maternal heritage, end quote. And proto-feminists that both the young and the older Christine are, they coined the word matrimoine long before it is associated with matrimony to replace the usual word for the inheritance from the father, that is, the patrimoine, the patrimony. Thank you.
Thank you, President Raymond and Professor Armstrong. We salute you, all 380 members of the class of 2025 who have met and mastered the challenges of your undergraduate years to earn your well-deserved diplomas, including 5 who take their degrees in absentia. We also congratulate the 93 students from the Graduate School of Arts and Sciences and the Graduate School of Social Work and Social Research who received their degrees yesterday. Among the many privileges of my position is the awarding of a few special prizes at commencement. On Thursday, many graduating students were recognized at the Senior Awards Ceremony for their academic achievements and contributions to the college community. If you haven't checked out the QR code at the back of your program, go there and zap it so you can learn all about this. Today, I have the special honor of presenting 2 final Student Surprise Awards. The Gertrude Slaughter Fellowship and the European Traveling Fellowship are Bryn Mawr College's 2 highest academic awards. Given by the Undergraduate College, these awards honor members of the graduating class for academic work surpassing excellence to support study toward an advanced degree. It is my great honor today to award the Gertrude Slaughter Fellowship to a member of the graduating class for excellence in scholarship. The recipient of the Slaughter Fellowship, who's going to come up here now, is Rosa Bieber Stanley, who majored in geology. Second, it is my great honor to award the European Traveling Fellowship, which has been awarded by the college every year since its first entering class graduated in 1889. Today, I present the European Traveling Fellowship to Angelina Rogat, who has completed a major in physics and chemistry. From students, we now turn to a number of awards that recognize excellence amongst our faculty, their professors. I invite Provost and Professor of Russian Tim Hart to present these honors.
Thank you, Wendy. The McPherson Fellow Award recognizes excellence and community service among all constituencies at the college. I am pleased today to announce the faculty member who has been nominated by faculty, staff, and students to receive this award. Kaylee Blaze Berard. Where's Kaylee? Senior Lecturer in Spanish and Language Program Coordinator. I ask you to join me, or you have already done that, in a round of applause to recognize her contributions to the college. Kaylee, will you please come forward? You already have come forward. There you are. Excellent. The Rosalind R. Schwartz Teaching Award is given to a member of the faculty who has made a particular contribution to innovative curricular development. I'm delighted to announce that this year's recipient is Patrick Melvin, Assistant Professor of Chemistry. Patrick, come forward. The Catherine Fales Fellowship was established in 2023 by a generous gift from Constance Tang Fong, class of 1955, to support the research of the Bryn Mawr faculty in the humanities or humanistic social sciences for scholarship related to the study of the visual arts while on sabbatical. This year's recipient is Alicia Walker, professor of history. The Clowes Professorship in Science and Policy recognizes and supports scholars engaged in important interdisciplinary teaching and research, particularly those whose work has to do with the intersection of science and public life. The professorship rotates on a 5-year basis. The recipient is Associate Professor of Economics, Jiyoon Jun Kim. The Fairbank Professor in the Humanities was established in 1974 as a gift to Bryn Mawr College from the family of Natalie Fairbank Bell, class of 1905. The recipient is Professor and Acting Chair of Political Science, Joel Alden Schlosser. There you go. Good job. Yeah. Thanks. The Teresa Helburn Chair of Drama was established in 1950 from the 1948 campaign from alumni, friends, and associates of Teresa Helburn, class of 1908, to support and expand the work in drama at Bryn Mawr in her honor. The recipient is Associate Professor of Theater and Director of the Theater Program and Arts, Catherine Slusar. The Eunice Morgan Schenk, 1907, Professor of French and Francophone Studies, was established during the 1946 campaign. Miss Schenk was the original chair of the French Fund. The recipient is Professor and Chair of French and Francophone Studies and Co-Director of Health Studies, Rudy Lamonture. And then the Rosabeth Moss Cantor Change Master Research Fund was established by Mrs. Cantor, class of 1964, to support faculty research on innovation, social action, or social and organizational change, or make a Change Master Award for demonstrated contributions to social betterment through scholarship. The recipient of this fund is Professor and Chair of Biology, Tom Moser. All right, so now I pass it on to Wendy. Yeah.
It's fine with me if you want to.
Yep. Nope.
Okay. Thank you, Tim. Today, we also acknowledge distinguished members of our faculty who are retiring this year and will now be recognized with the title of Professor Emeritus. I actually thought Tim should do it because he's the provost. We begin with Senior Lecturer Emeritus of Physics Mark Matlin, who has been at Bryn Mawr for 22 years and who will retire in June. Thank you, Mark, for your many contributions and deep dedication. With the support of the Mary Catherine Woodward Fund, the college has designed a special medal to recognize the accomplishments and service inherent in a lifetime of teaching and scholarship. It is with great appreciation that I acknowledge Grace Penny Morgan Armstrong, the Eunice Scheck 1907 Professor Emeritus of French and Francophone Studies, and ask her to again come forward. Professor Armstrong has served as a member of the faculty here for 51 years. During her tenure, she has brought passion and rigor to the classroom. Generations of Bryn Mawr students have benefited from her deep understanding of the French Middle Ages, as well as stylistic and women writers. Penny, your scholarship, teaching, and service has been a gift to the institution. Thank you. Next, I ask Sharon Neeter Bergmayer, the W. Alton Jones Professor of Chemistry, to please come forward. Sharon has taught at Bryn Mawr for 39 years. Her scholarship has focused on inorganic and bioinorganic chemistry. As a member of the chemistry, biochemistry, and molecular biology department, she brought her enthusiasm and nuanced understanding of these fields to students, especially in the Bergmayer Lab. Sharon, we thank you for all you have done to make Bryn Mawr a better place. I would also like to recognize David Cast, Professor Emeritus of History of Art, for his 44 years at the college, and ask him to come forward. David is a specialist in Renaissance art and in the history of the classical tradition. During his tenure serving in the Transnational Italian Studies and History of Art departments, he has supervised 17 dissertations and 8 MA theses. Many students from the Bryn Mawr community have benefited, David, from your wealth of knowledge over so many years. We thank you for your remarkable service. Lastly, I would like to ask Mark Lord, the Teresa Helburn Professor Emeritus of Drama, to come forward. Mark has taught at Bryn Mawr for 38 years. We also learned that we went to the same high school and the same college. He's provided guidance and direction to students in the Bryn Mawr Haverford Theater programs 2 plays per year while teaching courses in acting, directing, playwriting, and performance theory. Mark, your enthusiasm for the performing arts has inspired many Bryn Mawr students. I hear about it from alums all the time, and we're so grateful for your hard work and passion. Congratulations. I am now delighted to introduce the president of the remarkable class of 2025, Anaya Alexander, to offer remarks on behalf of her class.
Awesome. Thank you, and good afternoon, everyone. First and foremost, all thanks to God for allowing me to stand in front of you all today, and thank you for the very, very warm welcome. It's truly an honor to be here today, and especially so marking a meaningful occasion. I'm deeply grateful to be a part of this celebration, a moment that represents years of hard work, growth, and probably more than a few all-nighters fueled by caffeine and maybe a little bit of spite. I'm originally from Houston, Texas. Here as a Posse Scholar, and I'm rejoicing. Oh, there we go. And I am rejoicing to be graduating today with degrees in political science and education studies, as well as a minor in Africana. Though I stand alone on this stage, I truly could not have done it without the help of my community, and that includes each and every one of you. For that, I want to thank you all. It has truly been an honor to represent my class in the many ways that I've been able to do so, but especially as your senior class president. I know that this has been a tumultuous journey for many of us, but I'm so, so proud to see us all here today. I've thought countless times about how I want to address my class, this class. Coming to Bryn Mawr, I remember my grandmother would always tell me to stay focused. I would wave her off because, it's college. Of course I'll be focused. It's still school, right? My papa loves this quote that says, "Do the things today that others won't do in order to have the things tomorrow that others won't have." He once pasted it on our cupboard door, and it must have been powerful because my granny let it stay there. Despite the fact that it was just a Microsoft Word document that he formatted very plainly, may I add, and printed, it stayed on that cupboard the entire time I was in high school. So when I came to college, I had two things on my mind: stay focused and do the things today. It's probably why you may have seen me around so much. Me standing before you is the evidence of my focus and taking advantage of every opportunity BMC has afforded me. The truth is, college is not like the K-12 schooling we've become familiar with. It's a place where we come to push ourselves beyond what we thought was possible, whether that's handling incredible losses, celebrating big wins, or just enjoying being good enough for where we are right now. Through this, it's very easy to be distracted. I've seen time and time again why my grandmother stressed the importance of focus. In college, you no longer have a shield to life, and when we see the reality, it can be hard for us to bounce back. College is where we go to realize who we are on top of the natural changes we undergo as humans. However, college is also where we meet and foster an incredible support system. It's where we realize that no matter where we go, we cannot do life on our own. I'm so, so incredibly thankful to my community, my family, my best friends, my dorm community, my mentors all over campus, from academic disciplines to AV and media, housekeeping, and dining services. And I know I'm not alone. As you sit in your seats in preparation for one of the biggest moments of your lives, I know that you've done the work, but I also know that if you're anything like me, you could not have done it alone. So if I have anything to tell you, it is to lean on community. Nowhere more than BMC have I seen this power in full effect. Stay focused, because it's easier than you think to get off balance. And if you do, find comfort in knowing you can always find your way back. And do the things today, not for the sake of having things or in preparation for other things, but for the sake of doing them. There's no telling where our roads will take us in life, but I'm confident that it will take each and every one of us somewhere great. But we must stay focused. Thank you. Anassa kata.
Thank you, Anaya. It's now my honor to introduce our 2025 commencement speaker, a pioneering public servant, a celebrated Pennsylvania legislator, a dedicated public defender, and a lifelong resident of Philadelphia. As a state lawmaker, our distinguished guest has made history 3 times. First, in 2018, when she became the first woman and first African American to be elected as House Democratic Caucus Chair. And again in 2020, when she was the first woman elected House Democratic leader in the institution's 244-year history. She wasn't done yet, though. In 2023, she was elected Speaker of the Pennsylvania House, the first woman to serve in that position in the nation's oldest legislature. She is a determined champion of voting rights and civil engagement, of the need to enshrine Affordable Care Act provisions into state law, and of the importance of increasing the minimum wage. She is a graduate of LaSalle University and Villanova University School of Law. Among her many distinctions, she has been named to Power of Diversity, Black 100, Politico's Recast Power List, and the Above and Beyond list. She is a recipient of the Barristers Association of Philadelphia's Outstanding Young Lawyer of the Year Award, the Pre-K for PA Champion Award, the Lucine E. Black Guiding Light Community Award, and the Black Gala Women of Excellence Award. She has a vibrant voice for justice, and we are honored by her presence with us today. Please join me in extending a warm welcome to Pennsylvania Speaker of the House, Joanna McClinton.
Thank you. Good afternoon, President Cadge, distinguished faculty and staff, exhausted yet accomplished graduates, and all the proud family, friends, and loved ones who are here for this milestone in your life. They're also here for the good pictures on the green, and of course later today, some good cake. I'm Joanna McClinton. I'm the Speaker of the Pennsylvania House of Representatives, and I serve my neighbors in Philadelphia and Delaware counties as their state representative. Welcome to the day that you have all been waiting for, graduation day for the 139th graduating class of Bryn Mawr College. Today, we gather here to celebrate a tremendous achievement, your graduation, not just from any institution of higher education, but from the distinguished institution, Bryn Mawr College, known for its strong emphasis on academic excellence, on its beautiful campus, with a historical commitment to women's empowerment and education. Being one of the first academic institutions in our great nation to award degrees to women, including at the highest level of studies, doctoral degrees. If you are one of the 2025 graduates today receiving your diploma, it means one thing: you didn't give up. When times got rough, you didn't give up. When it got difficult, you didn't give up when you battled stereotypes about women and leadership and women and education, and even the hard, difficult task of group projects. I'd imagine it's still tough. Dr. Maya Angelou once said, "You defy your odds and your gods, and you sing your song." She wrote that, and I know why. The caged bird sings. But before I go any further, congratulations. Congratulations to each and every one of you, to your families, to your friends, to your community, to these awesome folks I'm on the dais with here at BMC. It wasn't that long ago that I sat in a similar seat, although it's been 22 years since I graduated undergrad and 19 years since I graduated law school, so I guess it has been a little while. But nevertheless, I do recall all the feelings of sitting in that seat waiting on that degree. You have worked so very hard. You've written research papers. You have defended your theses and your senior statements like warriors. You have survived, and you've had enough caffeine to keep the coffee shop still open. You've done all of that and more, and you have made it. And if no one has told you in this hour, I am so proud of you. We are all so proud of you. Now let's talk for a moment as to why we pursue education. Why spend 4 years or 5 years in an institution like this where you are challenged and you are driven and you have to not only thrive or survive, but you have to pass every class in order to earn this degree? We do it because it's not just about facts, it's not just about degrees, it's about becoming who you are, in fact, meant to be in this world. It's about acquiring all the tools that are necessary to change things and to innovate and to create the future that we all deserve and this world needs. Education, simply put, is power. Anne H. Jones, a champion of women's education in the early 20th century, said there is no inherent inferiority that education cannot remove. Education teaches us more than subject matters. It teaches us how to think critically, how to question boldly, and how we can, in fact, make sure we send that email to a professor to get an extension. Yes, these are true life skills, and they are transferable to the real world. And for those of you who are wondering if it's worth it, yes, in fact, it absolutely is. Not only because you are getting ready to open up doors in your career, but because also education is what helps us understand this world that we live and the place that we are in. Educated women, we see injustice, and we know it's not just unfortunate. We know that it's unacceptable. Educated women, we read the fine print and we ask the hard questions. We don't wait to be invited to a table, but as Shirley Chisholm once said, if necessary, we bring up a folding chair. We think about all the women today who came before each of you, the ones who had it, imagine it, even harder. The ones whose voices were silenced, the ones who could not vote, the ones who could not pursue higher education, the ones who were told what they could do with their lives. We think about these women because they are shining in this sunshine we feel today. They are proud of you. The world in this hour is just a little complicated right now. We'd say in court, the jury's still out on the current state of affairs of the world. The jury's out. But seriously, even though we are living in a complicated day and the group project of human civilization and democracy is having its challenges, that means that we need you. We need you. That's right. We need each of you. We've been waiting these 4 years for you all to join us on the other side because your voices are needed in this hour. Your skill set, your advocacy, your passion is needed in this hour. Your influence on the generation that's even coming after you is needed in this hour because you are educated, powerful, and resilient. And you will, in fact, not necessarily fix all the world's problems today, but raise your hand if you'll try. All right. Now, I know it's graduation time when everybody gives you advice. Well, at least for this program, this is the last set. First, no one knows exactly what we are doing. I think I just needed to say it. Minus the professors emeritus, 51, 44, 39 years. I was doing the math. You all likely have all the answers, and you can give us some advice. So in your spare retirement, please write a book. But seriously, at 21, and I was 20, about to turn 21 when I finished undergrad, or 42, the age I am now, I do not have all the answers. There's probably not one woman in this world that does, except maybe Beyonce. She probably has all the answers. But seriously, the rest of us are figuring this thing called life out day after day. The second thing that you must do is to use your voice when you find that you, in fact, are the answer. Use your voice when you are overtalked or someone mansplains over you or you're ignored or someone tries to dismiss your presence. Use your voice. Yes, your voice belongs in every room that you're going to be in. Third, I want to make sure that you do something that I'm not too good to do on my phone. I scroll to the bottom and hit accept, but read the terms and the conditions. Make sure you know what you're agreeing to. Make sure you know where your data's headed. Fourth, this is a simple one. I'm sure your parents taught you long ago, but be kind. Be kind to every single one that you encounter because you never know, as it said, what they are in fact facing. The fifth thing is to keep learning. Graduation day is called commencement because it's not the end, it is the beginning. And sixth, do not forget your light. I understand that you all had a special lantern at your Lantern Night program when you were freshmen on this campus, and I want to encourage you to use your individual lanterns. Keep those lights shining brightly, no matter how dark and dim the day may get. So with all of that said, before I end and before you walk across this stage to receive your diploma, know that it's much more than a piece of paper. It's a declaration that you showed up, that you worked hard, that you persevered, and that you are, in fact, ready. You're ready to be the leaders and the thinkers and the healers, the disruptors and the dreamers, especially in this hour, that you are ready to lift others as you rise. You are ready to build a world that is, in fact, not just more just, but also that's more equitable and that is far more interesting. So if the world tells you to have a seat and sit down and stop talking and stop asking questions, you say, no, I prefer to stand on my knowledge, and I've got my lantern even if you cannot see it. So congratulations to the class of 2025, the first class to graduate with this distinguished president, President Wendy Cage. The future is yours. Go make it bright, and every single day be compassionate and brilliant. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Speaker McClinton. What a gift and a joy. It's a great pleasure to be with all of you on this day, with your friends and family, with martyrs around the world. The mention of light and lanterns reminds me of a story I've told often, which is that I visited an alum recently in her 90s in her retirement home, and I asked if she still had her lantern. And she said, yes, let me show it to you. And it was on her mantle. She let me take a picture. But Bryn Mawr is the gift that keeps giving. You're in the family now, always, forever, and that is the power, one of the many powers of this place and its 26,000 alums that you are about to join. Today is a day of triumph and recognition. It's a day of celebration and reflection, of honor and joy, a day to hold you in the light. Class of 2025, you were old hands, wise heads at Bryn Mawr when I started as president last fall, and you taught me generously of the college's ways. I will always be grateful, and your class will always hold a distinctive place in my heart. Before I proceed, I want to take a moment for all of us to recognize some special people. Those whose love and support from the earliest steps in your journey have brought you to this day. Those who have supported you, championed you, uplifted you, wiped your tears. Those who have never doubted you, even when you doubted yourself. I want to particularly acknowledge the families and friends of our international students, for whom the uncertainties of travel and the challenges of closing distance have become especially acute. We know that you're watching around the world, we're holding you here in spirit, and your presence and love are felt in our midst. At this moment, I want to invite the seniors to rise, turn, and I want you to applaud your families and friends, those in person and those around the world with us today. You can sit down. Seniors, soon to be graduates, the time has come for you to leave this place, to join your 26,000 sisters and friends in the alumni community. You've been prepared by your faculty, supported by a remarkable staff, and propelled by your vision and passion for a better world. Bryn Mawr has changed you, you have changed Bryn Mawr, and you all have changed me. Over the last 4 years, you have written powerful life stories as individuals, as a class, and as a movement. You have helped the college tell a richer, more honest, and more complete story about who we are, and most especially, who we aspire to be. For those of you who have not seen Nikisha Duret's beautiful new monument, I encourage you before you leave today to stop in the cloisters. Our histories, our stories are like the braided pathways of stone in the cloisters, in the words of artist Nikisha Duret, whose monument we dedicated just a few weeks ago. They are the knot that cannot be undone. As you write your next chapter, know this: you are forever a part of Bryn Mawr's story, and you will continue to shape that story for years to come as part of Bryn Mawr's global alumni community. The alumni are waiting for you. Their hands are outstretched. Go forth on your own and with them with love, especially when love feels hard to measure or to muster. Call others in, as Professor and activist Loretta Ross urges us all to do. And as you rise, extend a hand and that love to those coming after you. Help them to rise and to tell their stories, to connect our foremothers to our daughters. Congratulations to the class of 2025, and now let's move to the awarding of the degrees, the part we've all been waiting for.
Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts please rise? Madam President, the faculty of Bryn Mawr College has directed me to present to the Board of Trustees such students of the college as have completed courses of studies leading to the degree of Bachelor of Arts and are shown by the examinations to be qualified to receive this degree. Speaking then in behalf of the departments in which the major work has been done, as our plan of study requires, I ask that the degree of Bachelor of Arts be conferred on 380 students, including 5 who will take their degree in absentia.
By the authority of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, granted to the trustees of Bryn Mawr College, and by them to me for the very first time, I confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Arts and admit you to all its rights, dignities, privileges, and responsibilities.
In anthropology, Frances Naomi Gardner. Isabel A. Kinsman. August Negler. Isabella Rivera. Paige Elena Williamson Kirby. In anthropology and classical and Near Eastern archaeology and classics, classical culture and society, Wei-Han Zhong. In anthropology and classics, classical languages, Anaïs Isabelle Olivier. In anthropology and neuroscience, Sohini Guha Sarkar. In biochemistry and molecular biology, Ahado Abdikadir Ali. Nicole Teenlai Chin. Nicole Alicia Dry. Noel. Shoya Sarah Gao. Jude Hyun Kim. Milena Fleece Lewis. Winnie Faith Moiro. Anna Romancev. Sal Unchong Shin, Hannah Tobin, Tiffany Ivan Xu, Zahra Aisha Zamir, Kiara Zukali. In biology, Ishana Babu, Anna Grace Bingham, Layla Grace Byerly, Jessica Blythe Kramer, Elizabeth Ani Anya Fitz, Mary Catherine Eleanor Fitzgerald, Baylor Constance Freeman, McKenna Rose Hurlbut, Sarah Beatrice Catherine Mayer, Emma J. McGinley, Fiona Schuyler McHale, Sarah Ann Radmall, Shreya Sai Shivakumar, Sarah Rose Stevens, Sky Xue Zwieben. In biology and German, Lily Charlotte Pfister. In biology and independent major in dance, Kwan Kwan Hu. In biology and psychology, Tegan Renee Rooney. In chemistry, Sachiko Bauer. Paige K. DeFranzo. Taylor Jordan Ferreira. Chelsea Louise Freer. Alex C. Harmon. Eleanor Ocean Henson. Sophia Matilda Hoffman. Ruofei Fei Lee. Megan Kathleen McDonald. Charlotte Helen Parsons. Alice Rio Meredith Roberts. Bernadette Louise Schintz. Spencer Page Smith. Kaya Sussman. In chemistry and German, Nuha Zainab Mohammed. In chemistry and mathematics, Abigail Rose McAvoy Champlin. In chemistry and physics, Angelina Rogash, summa cum laude. In classical and Near Eastern archaeology, Francis Kane Bradford. Adele Paris Vite T. Burke. Xu Wen Chin. Anna Rachel Katsiv. Anna Grace Kimsey. Elizabeth Grace Larson. Julia Katsura Saint Amour. In classical and Near Eastern archaeology and literatures in English, Olivia Perry Gallant. In classics, classical culture and society, Caden Elias Cole. Margaret Laney Dunhan. Alice Marguerite Hochstetter. Scarlett Lane Mosher. In classics, classical languages, Olivia Dove Gandy. In comparative literature and German, Colleen Sarver. In comparative literature and Russian, Madeline Ryan Muller-Leshinsky. In computer science, Maha Atik. Sophia Lynn Beverly Booker. Celine Bethune. Paprika Chen. Yue Chen. Renata Isabella Del Vecchio. Hillary Rachel Lutz. Anna Nguyen. Julia Vian Rieger. Nora Nokomis Style. Grace Elizabeth Swenson Hollis. Xu Yuo Zhang. In computer science and international studies, Amina Erfan. In computer science and linguistics, Ramla Penda Mohammed. In computer science and mathematics, Lily R. Davrin. June Beatrice Luther. In creative writing, Sofia Isabel Asuera. Lucia de la Calle. Sadie Pearl Chernilla. Melanie Gushian. Summa cum laude. Jade Madalena Poli. In creative writing and literatures in English, Simone Hoagland. In East Asian languages and cultures, Kanisha Noelkar. Xu Tong Zhao. In economics, Caitlin Tu Yen Ho. Georgia Ann Reed. In economics and independent major in Latin American studies, Emma Suzanne Carney. In economics and mathematics, Maggie Sophia Paveo. In economics and mathematics, Xu Yi Sharon Liu. In Education Studies, Zoe Isabella Boxell. Emily Ann Sho Putnam. In Education Studies and Growth and Structure of Cities, Emma Edelman. In Education Studies and Political Science, Anaya Janae Alexander. In Education Studies and Psychology, Eliza Nicole Kelly. In Education Studies and Sociology, Claire Sincata Ford. In Environmental Studies, Gabrielle Juliette Barker. Sophia Ignacia Cunningham. Lindsay Claire Damon. Aditi Dixit. Reba Kate Irvin. Clara M. Gross. Marielle C. Haberly. Kristen Hung. Francesca Campbell McGregor. Faith Lillian Mayhew. Anjali Dean Mitra, summa cum laude. Gwendolyn Lalitri Rewalt. Sophie Renee Robinson. Rachel Miller Sharp. Carmen Leila Nicole Siftar. In Environmental Studies and French, Kate Rose DeWind. In Environmental Studies and Political Science, Abigail Rose Meyer. Hazel Noel Miller. In Fine Arts, Sally Ann Crandall. In Fine Arts and History of Art, Brooke Tabitha Brady Krantz. Cheng Wang. In Fine Arts and International Studies, Colby Clausen Rossmassler. In French, Isabel G. Burns. Rosalia Perez. In French and International Studies, Amy Elizabeth Brown. Isabel Louise Carney Goodrich. Ava Smith. In French and Political Science, Audrey Ann Grace. In French and Romance Languages, Evangeline Love Welch. In French and Russian, Katrina Brozhnikov. In Geology, Rosa Eliani Bieber Stanley. Summa cum laude. Hannah Emily Cosgrove. Morgan Amelia Hansen Rosenberg. Maya Quinn Hofstetter. Malene Just. In German and International Studies, Catherine M. Dureau. In Growth and Structure of Cities, Lukabed Tsigaye Bati. Eliza K. Ellis. Sabrina Elise Gray. Alessandra Maria Gutierrez Arnold. Katerina Bide Hirschberg. Erin Lang Koza. Tessa Jane Foster Lipman. Catherine Nicole Little. Francesca Rose Marapodi. Grace Devon Roebuck. Emily Sarah Rosenberg. Alexandra Klakowski von Koppenfels. Vu Huang Cat T. In Growth and Structure of Cities and Literatures in English, Olivia Grace Kennedy. In History, Phoebe Claire Bach. Aline Charcudian Rogers. April Claire Chernilla. Eli Clarice Cole. Olivia Camille Loudon. Lillian Claire Petaway. Aveline Georgina Plenter. In History and Political Science, Fiona Gittleman Conway. Catherine Anya Corbin Tingstad. In History and Psychology, Hannah Rebecca Gordon. In History of Art, Laura Chung. Mary Grace Carlisle Culbertson. Ella Elizabeth Evans. Erin May Fung. Shin Ru Hu. Samantha Jean Kopkowski. Sunny Reese Peterson Lukel. Mary Campbell Pastori. Lily Mullen Wallace. In History of Art and Literatures in English, Vivian Claire Ferrari Schlemmer. Independent majors in Art and Design, Lucy Frank. In Global Health, Kaylin Jean Carolyn Foley. In Health, Culture, and Community, Niyathi Bantval. Sevilla Aria Kent. In Visual Studies, Audrey Louisa Hinsdale. In International Studies, Rose Annette Bacchus. Zoe Vittoria Balk. Irene Lan Chen. Melanie Erin Golden. Emma Noel Gross. Lamisa Hossein. Fernanda Hurtado Mariscal. Samia Islam. Caitlin Angela Joseph. Shaylee Rajesh Lotia. Rudena Thanai Nasser. Etta Chase Washburn. In International Studies and Spanish, Leah Vale Sutton Smith. In Linguistics, Catherine Chunshan Briggs. Guang Boa Chen. Olivia Ann Colache. Summa cum laude. Evelyn Lai. Kan V. Pham. Roma J. Saradi. In Linguistics and Languages, Julia Catherine Fry. Bina Lee. In Literatures and English, Julia Elizabeth Browning. Maya L. Chow. Juliana J. Charles. Kennedy Marie Derleth. Judy Johnson. Taylor Asantewa Jones. Anya Jane Kramer. Alexandra McCochran Martin Seaver. Lauren Nicole McLean. Chloe Margaret Morgan. Abigail Hinden Pasternak. Roshan Sharina Perry. Summa cum laude. Grace Reed Richardson. Claire Mehta Scott. Milligan Schuyler Straub. Stella White. Carly Elizabeth Wilson. In Literatures in English and Neuroscience, Chloe Ann Bricker. In Literatures and English and Transnational Italian Studies, Eleanor Catherine Taylor. Summa cum laude. In Mathematics, Lucy Marie Cambefort. Kayla Rose Camille. Xu Wen Duan. Daniela Grace Garber. Notion Noir Hawk. Ume Rafeun Hawk. Kavin Abigail Helmering. Cassandra S. Kula. Elizabeth June Liu. Chen Lei Lee. Sarah Allison Laurie. Isabella Isako Mazzarelli. Orly Zara McGuire Burke. Anna Twee Wynn. Chris May Pasia. Felicia Persner. Leilani Malaya Suriano. Tui Tan Mona Wang. Yuxing Wang. Lilith Marie Weinlick. Lowry Grace West. Lucy Alice Wilson. Summa cum laude. Rui Yang Xu. In mathematics and neuroscience, Madeline Frances Sullivan. In mathematics and physics, Sage Marie Thomas. In mathematics and political science, Roy Yan Xu. In mathematics and Spanish, Sophia Ann Midgley. In music, Madeline Cecilia Applehans. Luella Jane Wallander. In neuroscience, Amuthini Arivazalgan. Lauren Elizabeth Birmingham. Ariana Onisha Callender. Rosaline Luella Cochran. Sadie Catherine Davidson. Savannah Noel Gourmay. Kira Heffernan. Handrin Koja. Gargi Nigam. Autumn Elizabeth Suits. Ibriella Michelle Staggs. Louisa Svetki. Olivia Damyanov Weiss. Eleanor Gower Williamson. Ruth Endershaw Wabalu. In neuroscience and philosophy, Taiwo Farida Onibada. In neuroscience and transnational Italian studies, Lillian Robinson Belser. In neuroscience and psychology, Yu Juan Zhu. In philosophy, Seema Amster. Hannah Rose Binder. Cole Kincaid Churchill. Lauren Francis Kittay. Nicole Knorr. Shija Pan. Layla Richter Munger. Elnora Tarbert Rue. Eleanor Riley Wheeler. In physics, Carly May Bath. Eva Caterina Carmona Rodina. Summa cum laude. Eleanor Grace Wiley Rivera. Yu Chi Chong. In political science, May DeBeese. Ana Maria de la Cuesta. Carly Mercer Griffin. Carson Helena Boyd Griffin. Charlotte Alexandra Hauptman. Megan Taifa Omolo. Emily Claire Short. Sophia Reese Vatz. Zoe May Woodruff. Ella Nancy Wu. Olivia Michelle Zaid. In political science and independent major in queer studies, Alexa Kendrick Barstow. In political science and Spanish, Rachel Janet Ferry. Elise Kayla Siri. In psychology, Natalie Ariza Fandino. Emma Eleanor Barker. Madison Alexa Carter. Jitong Chen. Lu Jun Chen. Catherine Chun. Daniela Diaz Martinez. Kara Wenmei Ding Sun. Kate Hoffman Durham. Caitlin Janice Elam. Claire Chin-Lin Farmer. Grace Mei-Chong Forsman. Novi Elisa Kutkulak. Isabel Rose Gottlieb Nemo. Eliza Jane Hancock. Sophia Elise Hansen. Mackenzie K. Kiesor. Sophia Kone. Royhan Candy Lee. Kai Yu Ma. Sarah Natalie Moyongo. Polly Royan Minden. Lakshmi Valley Natason. Sydney E. Pells. Catherine Pham. Paige L. Poirier. Nora Louise Rivet. Mana Sadeghi. Chloe Gabriella Schmelzer. Camille Callahan Sewell. Summa cum laude. Moss R. Smith. Catalin Virginia Steely. Catherine Ruth Sutherland. Sophia Louise Jeffrion Vinci. Are you Victoria? Victoria Villamil. Bailey Rose Yablanowitz. Eva Marie Yakuvia. Zhu Ting Chang. Wen Ching Cho. In Psychology and Religion, Lily Ann Oliver. In Religion, Mariama Fiona Ragagnon. Eliana Sullivan Silbert. In Romance Languages, Madeline Murnane. In Russian, Maeve I. Taylor. In Sociology, Francis Arellano Cisneros. Lucy Sutter Benson. Alez Noah Barrison Scher. Claire Elizabeth Brulard. Helen Blue Buckley Jones. Sophia Mariana Cerrone. Janeth Cortez Rios. Adeline Wren de Harport. Jessica Guadalupe Escobar. Fiona Mary Graham. Kristen Ann Hart. Sina Jane Copperdale. Alexandra Anita Kent. Orion Willis Klassen. Mia Ellie Lau. Hannah Ako Gurgly Loke. Adriana Carolina Pinto Bernal. Amy N. Reyes. Juliana Reyes. Jessica Irene Smith. Ivy Tong. Coco Emmanuel Zamzo Valone. In sociology, an independent major in dance, Ayante Natalia Walker. In Spanish, Emma Marina Raquel Eig.
And to the whole class of 2025. Congratulations to all of you. You can't see, but your friends and family are standing for you. May you enjoy the fruits of your Bryn Mawr education. May you thrive. May you take the light from here with you. As we conclude, it is my pleasure to welcome Trustee Cynthia Archer, class of 1975, to the podium.
Graduates, friends, and families, on behalf of the College of Board of Trustees, and I would like to also welcome my fellow trustee, Cynthia Chalker, who is here today. I would like, on behalf of all 30 members of the board, most of whom are Bryn Mawr alums, and all of whom love the college, in sending their warm congratulations to you today. It's hard for me to stand on this stage and not think of my 1975-year-old self sitting over in one of those seats. I'm sure I would have to be carried out of here on a stretcher if I saw her in person. But I guess one of the things I'd like to wish for you is to have deep faith that the people you are graduating with today will, along with you, only become more purposeful, luminous, and beautiful over time, because that is true. And that is the experience so many Bryn Mawr alums have had over the decades since they were sitting where you're sitting today. The second thing I'd like to do is officially welcome you to the global network of extraordinary Bryn Mawr alums who will be thrilled to welcome you, to reach out, to help, to do all the things they can think of to help you succeed, and to know you and to learn from you. So congratulations to our newest group of Bryn Mawr alums. We're all the better for you and can't wait to see what you'll do in the world. We're also walking out together into a demanding world. And to send all of us off together and well, I'd like to read a poem by Ada Limon, the U.S. Poet Laureate consultant to the Library of Congress. She was appointed by Carla Hayden, who was the Librarian of Congress from October 2016 until last week. The poem is called Instructions on Not Giving Up, and it was written in 2017, and I think Ada Limone's own words preface it best. It was a hard winter. My whole body raged against it. But right as the whole world feels uninhabitable, something miraculous happens. The trees come back. I wanted to praise that ordinary thing as a way of bringing myself back too. So here, again in Ada Limone's words, instructions on not giving up. More than the fuchsia funnels breaking out of the crabapple tree, more than the neighbor's almost obscene display of cherry limbs shoving their cotton candy-colored blossoms to the slate sky of spring rains, it's the greening of the trees that really gets to me. When all the shock of white and taffy, the world's baubles and trinkets, leave the pavement strewn with the confetti of aftermath, the leaves come, patient, plodding, a green skin growing over whatever winter did to us, a return to the strange idea of continuous living, despite the mess of us, the hurt, the empty. Fine then, I'll take it, the tree seems to say, a new slick leaf unfurling like a fist to an open palm. I'll take it all. Congratulations to each and every one of you as you leave here today. And congratulations and welcome to the network of Bryn Mawr alums all around the world. We wish you delight in your work and great joy in your lives. We can't wait to see what you'll do.
Thank you, Cynthia. I now invite senior song mistress Aonte Walker and senior class members of Bryn Mawr's a cappella groups and of the Bryn Mawr Haverford Chamber Singers to come forward to lead us in singing the college hymn, Sophias. As our singers are gathering, I would like to take a moment to thank Grand Marshal Joel Slosher, Associate Professor and Chair of Political Science, and the faculty, staff, and student marshals for guiding us through our ceremony today. Thank you also to our musicians, to Director of Conference and Events Extraordinaire Lisa Zernicki and her colleagues, and to all members of the Bryn Mawr staff, housekeeping, dining services, facilities, transportation, campus safety, multimedia services, the President's office staff, and all of our staff ushers and many others who work so hard today and always to prepare the college for all that we do. This college is a monumental, beautiful, collective endeavor today to create this celebration and always, and I want to recognize everyone's dedication to Bryn Mawr and its students. Please stand now to join us in song. The words to Sophias appear in the program.
Filosofus
After the recession, After the recessional, please join our graduates for a celebratory garden party on Wyndham Green. The presidential pugs might even be in attendance. I ask that our guests please remain in their places until those on stage, the faculty and the graduates, have recessed. And with that, the 2025 commencement exercises of Bryn Mawr College are concluded.